which there are platformization and the monetization of the digital data that are transformed of how value is created and shared across the economy. And so for the uh, digital platform are the digital infrastructure that connects different people or group of people. For instance, Facebook connect users, advertiser, developers, company, and others, and as well as Uber's connect rider and driver. And innovation platform are sometimes refers to the engineering or technology platforms in which it has become a core business model for major digital corporations like Alibaba, Amazon, eBay, or Facebook. And the platform's central business have a major advantage in the data-driven economy, in which how specific firms are deriving value from such data is a key to understand and influence the process of value creation. The growth of digital platform as a result of the development of technology that link to the increasing capacity to collect and to analyze data of the digital. And at industry levels, such platforms provide way for sharing common design and interaction between the sector. And instead, at a firm levels, innovation platforms have been created as part of products offering adding features for the specific goods model. And next slide. So part two, the central role of data and digital intelligence in the digital economy. The data-related activity are no longer side activity in the production of goods and service. Instead, they help become a central feature of the goods process and as well as the key aspect of the activity of economy. And technology has made it possible to collect, to process, and to analyze a huge amount of data with the greatly reduced cost. And with the complex natures of data, the term big data has been popularized to denote the broader range of data that are increasingly available to individual, firm, and society. That the big data can be defined along a number of the growing volume of data available. For example, from online transaction sensor device. And the way in which personal data are handled online can also raise concern related to the security of information as well as the privacy. That some data should not be extracted. For example, if it impacting our fundamental privacy rights, and in every case, the collection of personal data needs to be carefully taking into account with the different factors. And as stated, as the report show, the number of data breach was 10 times higher in 2017 more than in 2005, according to the US relevation. And next slide. So B, the economic value of data and the data value chains. And entirely value chain has evolved around firms that supporting the production of insight from data. The intelligence of digital can be employed to the many different economic and non-economic ends. And the productivity in the digital economy is determined by the appropriate application of the digital intelligence. However, the data of the transformation, transformation of data into useful information for better decision making can present additional challenges. And next slide. So in here's the data monetization. There are four broad types of transition platform can be identified, which is advertising, e-commerce products, and cloud platforms. Each marketplace set a commission that it can change, and this varies considerably. And some digital platforms provide various products and services which is free of charge, while use arise once the data are transformed into the digital intelligence and monetize it. And raw data producer comprise automized platform users and consumer, in which the use of data is not known at the collection stage. Uh, for instance, such as not by the data producer. When the collected and proceeded, data can be used for numerous purposes, and it is only after their use that their value becomes certain. And next slide. The ownership of data. And data and digital intelligence are significant for the digital economy in the both developing and developing country. From a development perspective, it becomes relevant to look at who can capture the value from this resource. And this has implication within and between countries, as it determines who stand to gain and who lost in the digital economy or digital world. And data can be treated as a common resource or a private property. For instance, some data have a strong commons or public good respect, in which it is traffic data from a riding sharing app, but data can also identify and target harm at a group of community people. And data which are either about individual, personal data, or a community data, it requires particular attention. The necessary and embarrassness in the relevant group straighten the case of the closed community access. It can control the rights over its data, and economic rights over data and digital intelligence may require a framework and enabling data subjects, individual, groups, or community in order to control the data about how they are used. And so move to the next presenter. Thank you.
Yes, so move on to the next part is about the framework for assessing value in digital economy. So in this section, we will look into the concept of the value in digital economy with a view to understand its potential impacts on the development. And so the first one, we talking about the implications of data-driven economy. And so the growth of digital economy can lead to many new economic opportunity, but also to like it can brings uneven impacts and negative spillover to uh, different actors and in different components of digital economies. And first, here we look at the individual. And so in the individual, for individual, digital platform allow access to more variety and choice of goods and services. And also they provide convenient as well as customize the products and service that they want at a lower cost and time consuming. While in terms of employment, it's create new job, like digital economy expanding in developing country can generate new high-skilled job, but they also generally provide fewer opportunity for the low-income group, which is could result in a job loss or even end up in the worsened job condition that because of the automations and high skill level that require, so they have to move to worsen condition of the job, the next job they work in. And the second one is about the government. So from the government perspective, improvement in economic activity could also result in high-tech revenue. Plus, they could also generate greater efficiency in terms of service delivery through e-government. Also, yes, Chair. Hello, Chair.
Silicon, I didn't say anything. Maybe some sound disturbs from our classmate. Okay.
I saw that was you, Chair. So sorry. So we like yes. So in terms of the government, they can generate higher tax revenue. Plus, It could also generate a greater efficiency in terms of service delivery through e-government. Plus, also the benefit include the use of data for development purpose and for solving the societal problem that related to the SDG, which is the Substantial Development Goal. For example, data collections, for example, like the data collections and analysis could help manage or resolve the critical global issue. Like, for example, advanced human health provide real-time streams of information like on the disease breakout or traffic conditions and more. And also, but the digital platform may also adopt it, like encourage the company like adopted the tax optimization practice that could reduce the government revenue. And move on to the